Moving on to the next story, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller said the U.S. Central Bank could start tapering off by October if employment rising by 800,000 to 1 million. On the other hand, from the U.S. stock market, shares of Robinhood jumped about 16% in the pre-market after surging more than 24%. More stories on today's International Minute.
Shares of Robinhood jumped about 16% to the pre-market after surging more than 24% on Wednesday, blowing past last week's $38 initial public offering price. The widely popular stock trading app fell by 8% in its debut on Thursday. It crept up Friday and Monday before rocketing higher Tuesday to $46 per share. Robinhood appears to be garnering attention from retail investors after giving roughly a quarter of its IPO shares to its own clients. Its top traded stocks on Fidelity, which is generally a good proxy for individual investors' interest. General Motors on Wednesday reported second quarter earnings of $1.97 per share. It's unclear whether analyst estimates around $2.23 per share accounted for $1.3 billion warranty cost. The revenue of $34.17 billion handily beat estimates GM upped its full-year guidance in June. GM projected better than expected results in the second quarter despite the industry-wide impact on the shortage, which also is causing record vehicle pricing and profits. Shares of GM were little changed in Wednesday's pre-market. A Brazilian Supreme Court justice has ruled that President Jair Bolsonaro should be investigated for making unproven claims that Brazil's electronic voting system is riddled with fraud, adding the far-right leader to an ongoing probe on the spread of fake news by his government. Bolsonaro, who is under increasing pressure amid the COVID-19 pandemic, has seen a drop in popularity, has said there will be no presidential elections next year as planned if the system is not overhauled. Bolsonaro has rejected calls to impose strict lockdown measures and has faced mass protest demanding his impeachment as Brazil has been devastated by the pandemic. Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller on Monday said the U.S. Central Bank will start to reduce its support for the economy by October if the next two monthly job reports show employment rising by 800,000 to 1 million. And once the Fed begin the process, Waller said that there is no reason to go slow in the taper. The Fed is buying $80 billion in treasuries and $40 billion in mortgage-backed security each month to help push downward on borrowing costs and speed recovery. It has said it will continue to make purchases at the pace until the economy makes substantial further progress towards the Fed's program on the full employment and 2% inflation. IDX Channel reported.